3, 2, 1, dodgeball.
Hello!
Hello, hello.
Welcome to possibly the second time we've ever seen this footage. Maybe, depending on how liable I want to make Audacity for our troubles here. But welcome.
Welcome indeed to Hotlands, as we immediately leave.
And that beautiful music once again.
Speaking of beautiful music, Secret of Mana.
Oh my goodness, yes, Secret of Mana. Dude, we're doing that, right?
We have to.
We have to, right? Who's playing?
Ooh.
I mean, I don't know. We will definitely decide that one.
Yeah. This is a... I don't know, a lack of foresight on my part, I think. Because, yeah, the only way to go through this particular bit is through the true pacifism route.
Right. Technically, that was a spoiler for your run.
No.
Oh, well, think about it. If this was a true pacifist run, that would have been completely different.
If this were a genocide run, it would still be completely different.
Oh. Right. Oh.
I just made your head explode, didn't I?
A little bit. All right. I am excited to see. I shouldn't say excited. This is not the right word.
Excited is the right word. That's the problem, is that it is the right word.
I want to see that now.
Welcome to the lab.
Yeah, this is where I do all the lab stuff, right?
Yep.
Right, the lab stuff. What did they say what is the name of the social media? Is it like Underbook or something?
I actually don't remember.
I'm going to call it Underbook for now.
Underbook? Underface. Face under.
I love the music. Cannot say that. I think we've said that a million times throughout my Let's Play. But
well, I mean, it bears repeating. The soundtrack is amazing.
It's good. God, is it good, though. Like, you could literally, like... I would put this on in, like a writing session. Like, if I'm writing something, I would put this on and just jam to it. I think this is where I decided to... This is the one where I went for it? Yeah, because I don't remember fighting this thing more than once. If I did, I don't remember it. I love the little emojis that she puts in. The little emoticons. Oh god, that threw me through a loop. I just mistook the word emoticon for emoji because they are completely different things.
They are extremely very different.
God, what is wrong with me?
Sunday airplane.
The little hat. God, I kind of want to know what all of this stuff is. Alphys is female, correct?
Alphys is female, Undyne is female, Toriel is female.
And then there's now I'm trying to remember if there were any specifically gendered characters and how many were there of each.
Sands and Papyrus are both male.
Right. That I have met that are specifically gendered.
Right. Metaton is agendered, robotic.
Right.
You know. Metaton is kind of a weird situation because in order for you to really know what I mean by agender, I mean, besides the term itself, obviously, is how Metaton was created.
Oh, don't tell me that. Because I don't remember at all. And this is the one where I go for it. I don't get the mechanics, and I get wrecked. Oh god, the instant nudes. Yo, this is wonderful.
3 minutes later.
I've got to wonder if this actually lasts 3 minutes. I wish it would. I don't think it does, though.
This is where you cut out to an actual 3 minutes later slide.
No, this is where you cut in, like, literally live action making ramen noodles.
It's really salty.
4 HP. Congratulations for still not understanding that orange means move.
Well, I mean, it was never explained to me up to this point. Or at least if it was, I don't recall it.
No, it wasn't. It's not till you get to the laser room.
Right. Oh, because that's not a pain. I guess that one fire monster was not the one that I went in on. Was that last episode? God, I don't even remember anymore.
No, it was this one. You just didn't... The first...
I think I ran out of health. That's probably what ended up happening.
Yeah, you went in a circle.
Yeah, you know, that'll happen quite a few times. And I'll also miss my timing quite a few times.
Nope.
And nope. And yep. There we go.
And it's switching in time with the beat.
It is. But, you know, no one ever said I was rhythmic. To be fair, I did play a lot of Rock Band. But that was a lifetime ago, so take that as you will. The rare and threatening Double Davis. What are they? They're like walking torches, I guess? I never really stopped to ask what half of the things I was fighting were.
It's pretty straightforward. It's a rope on fire.
You know? Maybe I'm the silly one for wanting more.
I mean...
Oh. This is the one I went for. It's so hot.
It's getting hot in here.
Do not finish that. We cannot afford the licensing rights for that song. Even though it was probably... Your version would probably be more transformative than anything else. Yes, the poor quality of sound does count as transformation. I wonder how far they can take that. Does it ever just become like a straight horizontal line?
I have no idea.
God, I hope it does. I just could not keep going. It's so hard to figure out like exactly where my hitbox is.
Can you really call it a box anymore?
Hit pixel, whatever you want to call it. Hit squiggle. They are speeding up, aren't they?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah. It looks like they're speeding up, but maybe. To be fair, I don't know what I'm looking at half the time. So.
I mean, you're kind of just getting bodied by all the bombs.
Well, maybe excessive. I don't know if bodied is the term.
You started at 12.
Well. Who doesn't, right? Who doesn't get occasionally bodied by bombs?
I didn't.
Good for you.
And you went the wrong way.
Oh, no, to be fair, I was specifically trying to get to the save point. So, no, I went the correct way to go to where I was going. I'll have you. This is after the Undyne fight. I'm a much better player now. I mean, right?
You can say that, I suppose.
Well. Are you trying to call people now? And look, like that would have told me a little bit. I don't get how I got hit. It was standing still, right? I guess I moved ever so slightly. I was proud of that. I want the record to show I was proud of that. Cause you put that exact sort of like pattern into a fight, and I would ruin it immediately. I would have got hit by all of that if that was in a fight, but nope, not in the overworld. I handled it. Alrighty then. Well. Oh, this part's fun. And I say that in the fact that I got it completely wrong a lot of the time. Spoiler alert. But I did have fun realizing how out of my depth I really was.
Yeah.
2, maybe. No, 3 dozen members. Oh, look. I was going to the beat to that, actually, for a little bit there. While the beat was there. Hey, Monty, put that together. I challenge you to put together some kind of music, like match the puzzle. My moving the puzzle to the music. Do that.
He won't do it.
But you can do. I mean, yeah, he will.
No.
I've seen him do it before.
Nah, he won't do it. He's too lazy.
Square, circle, triangle, rectangle, octagon, star, oval, trapezoid, diamond, pentagon.
Shapes. Oh my, there's so many shapes. Shapes.
Oh, right. Okay. Uh-huh. We'll see, I guess. All right. How long do I sit here?
I don't know. It's been about 30 seconds so far.
You know what this is? This is somebody at a test, right? A multiple choice test, and they're like, oh, it's supposed to be like, pick the one that fits the best, and you're like looking through all the answers, and you're looking at the question, and you're picking the right one, and you're like, why isn't this working? Like it's an online test, and you pass it through, and you're like, why do I keep getting that wrong? And then you read like the little block text right up above all the question that says pick the wrong one, or like the least likely one. You're like, oh, I gotta like read it and then answer the question. Oh, I get it. Anyone, much like the circles and X's puzzle from Snowden, I couldn't tell you how to solve this. Like, I've solved it. I've done this. I've successfully done this correctly. I could not tell you how I did it. Hey.
At least you noticed the answer once you found it.
Right, like I didn't just like run over it. This is also me like wanting to read little text boxes that could change. Like I remember reading the little signs next to the boxes, and it like said something funny once. I'm like, oh, I should probably read some things in case they do in fact change.
And then this happens.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh yes.
Is that the voice you imagine for?
I imagine a Metaton to have a sort of younger George Takei.
Oh God. Yeah, I'd watch that.
I mean, like just a younger George Takei, like, you know, slightly roboticized. You know what I mean?
Very excited to do everything that they're doing.
Perfect.
Trying so hard to figure out a solution. Vegan. I was thinking allergic, but vegan's also a great answer. I mean, are human souls not vegan?
You mean chicken isn't vegan?
What if you eat a vegan's soul? Is that vegan?
Only if they're ginger.
Wow. Opinions expressed here do not represent the collective as a whole. I'm assuming Mettaton was built by Alphys, right? Well, don't answer that if you don't want to. But my assumption is that Mettaton was built by Alphys.
The chassis was built by Alphys, yes.
Okay. Revealing and yet not revealing. What the hell is that? I saw that. I saw that when I played it. I saw it again now. There was something there.
Yes, there was.
Over in the left corner.
Yes, there was.
I want to know what the hell it was.
I know what it is.
I'm sure you do. I'll find out.
It's been there the entire time.
Just like there was that one thing I didn't notice on like part 1.
Mm-hmm.
Where I didn't notice playing it, but I noticed it in the recording.
Mm-hmm. It's the same thing.
I assumed it was. How come I never noticed that that thing looks like a face in the background?
That's the core. I don't know.
This is me going back to check on Undyed and wondering if it required some more time before whatever was to happen was going to happen.
Yeah. And one of the things that bugs me, I mean, granted, this is your own playthrough, play it how you will, but the scene after the battle when you meet Undyne is I mean, it's such a different side of her.
Right, and I'm kind of wish I could enjoy that.
And by killing Toriel,
I don't.
You don't.
Okay, this isn't state-based. That ship has sailed there.
Yeah, I would say you're trying to advance the RNG, but you no.
In my very slow speed run.
Yeah, well.
In my normal speed run. Any percent normal speed. I just love how the only... Oh, yeah. The hot dogs.
The hot dogs.
Apostrophe dog. Short for hot dog. I love how
You
everyone's
missed
just like...
such an opportunity there.
Did I?
You did. If you fill your inventory and try to buy another hot dog, he puts it on your head.
Of course he does. Where else am I going to put it other than on top of my head?
And if you buy another one, he puts it on your head.
On top of the original head hot dog.
On top of the original head dog.
Oh, I loved and both hated this moment here. It's such... It really... I wish there were better terms I could use for what's about to happen that weren't so blue. But this really, in terms of satisfying game moments, it blue-balled me a bit. And I wish I had a better way of saying it. Like, no. I was like, I got the first one, I got the second one. You know what that was? That was like in Star Fox 64, in the asteroid level, when you're trying to make the spinny teleporter rings to get to the secret level, and someone bumps into you or gets your attention and you miss the last one. That's what that was. We get that deep pull in there. I don't think I ever did it. I know you did it a few times. I don't think I ever did it.
It's funny. It's funny that you mentioned that. There's actually a streamer that I've been watching lately who's been working on the emulator version of Star Fox 64, going for world record time.
Really?
And she has since posted the second best time.
Really?
Yeah. I imagine, like, fast forwarding this with the Benny Hill soundtrack.
That's fair use nowadays. That's public domain, right? It's gotta be public domain by now.
You can hear it now, can't you?
Oh, absolutely, I can hear it now.
Hey!
And I got it. Got it in like 5 or 10. Maybe 15. Oh, this fight.
Oh, yeah.
Mega embarrassing, dude. Royal Guard 1 and Royal Guard 2. And I would count Papyrus to be Royal Guard 0 and Sans to be Royal Guard -1. Although I don't think he purports himself to be one, does he? I think it's just Papyrus.
Yeah, he's pretty much just Papyrus.
By association. Ugh, how did I not screw that up? Oh, I almost did. I almost did right there. Smells like a military zoo. What? Can this be, like, 2 really good The Dude cosplayers?
Maybe.
I can see that. It's one of my favorite things about... Here's a quick aside. One of my favorite things about the character of The Dude from The Big Lebowski is that pretty much anyone can be The Dude. The Dude is a state of being. But that's just my brief aside. And the payoff.
Dude.
I like you, bro. Bringing in that ethos? That's emotion, right? Or is that... Yeah.
Pathos.
Pathos?
Ethos is ethics.
Yeah. Oh, that's... I was thinking the E was important. Thank you. Oh, look at them.
And then you murder them.
Right? That fight made me happy. I love how... I was just about to say. Oh, is this the good one? Okay, this is the fun one, but not the good one. Are you serious? School's canceled over reactivated puzzles.
I love the slight hesitation at the end of that.
Scientist discovers health benefits of using computers. Just kidding. Lol. I decided that one of my favorite sort of creatures in this game were the dogs. And so I figured the doggo would make good news, right? That dog is a Bob. And I love like that. It was literally just him floating in the air with a facade of a studio. Like I love the idea that you could just be like look up and you're just looking through a hole and like white like I imagine just like a white like wall with a hole in it. You're just looking through from the bottom. You're like, what is going on?
Coming to you dead from Purgatory Park.
I love how the dog is still being a dog and not a bomb. Dog defused. Once again, real good music. The music really does get you ramped for this solo section, though.
Yeah.
And I love how it still keeps, like, the news motif. Has that sort of, like, hard-hitting, like, staccato of notes, which is not the right musical term, but I don't know musical terms, so don't at me, bro. Actually, do in fact at me, I want to know the correct term. So another brief aside, you know, the, one of the recent memes is the fact that this song, You Say Run from My Hero Academia, can go with anything.
I have not heard that, actually.
Oh, it's a wonderful meme. Like, people have been taking action scenes from like other animes, movies, and TV shows, and putting the "You Say Run" song to it, and it just happens. The sort of action moments tend to sync up with the song, and I would love to see someone make a meme of something in Undertale syncing up with that song. I'll have to show you. I'll have to show you an example after this. That was an interesting conversation that we just had going into this. Huh. Why did I not notice that the first time?
Yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. That's what I'm gonna say about that.
Oh boy, I can't wait to learn about that.
Yeah, I remember where you ended with this, so.
Plenty left to do. What did I end in this? Oh, right.
Yeah.
See, I think around this time, I was starting to get suspicious of Alphys. At least watching it back now. And I couldn't tell you exactly why I'm suspicious of Alphys, or what I think Alphys is doing. But I think it has to do with getting me to the core. Or at least to the king.
There's a lot going on with Alphys that,
Oh. Yeah. Right. I forgot.
Yeah.
But yeah, Alphys, for sure. I think now more than ever, the alarm bells are ringing. Because there's a difference between Monster Kid, who was helping me because he was generally nice, and Alphys helping me. There's just a whole different mentality there. And I'm not saying Alphys isn't nice. But I'm starting to think now that there might be more to it.
Yeah, see, Alphys, there's so much I want to say.
Undernet. We were close.
Would the musical version just be Underspace?
What do you think the subreddits of Underreddit would be?
I really don't know. I mean,
r/hoy, which is just a Temmie subreddit. You know, all of those listeners out there, tweet at us your suggestions for whatever the subreddits at Underreddit would be. At Zanzibar, I think it's at Zanz Collective. Monty will put it in there. Hashtag social media collusion. I don't know. That's probably not the best one, but
no,
it's the one on the tip of my tongue. Cross-brand promotion? No, that doesn't exactly work right.
No.
Whatever. There's a word for it. At me, bro.
Hashtag don't hashtag me, bro.
Hashtag under Facebook doesn't have hashtags yet. Because that was a deep pull from your old Facebook days. Literally an entire status page where it was a hashtag on Facebook before Facebook had hashtags. And then Facebook got hashtags and you got sad. Once again, here are these puzzles that I could not tell you how I'd figure out. And as I watch it, I'm like, oh yeah, that seems easy. No, it ain't. It does seem easy. I'm just bad. Like, no! I wanted more of that. This I figure out pretty easily. I realize that door looks kind of like eyes now. I wonder if this was as long as Undine was. I don't think it was, though. I was at Undine forever.
Yeah, you were at Undine for a minute.
It was bad. I apologize for that.
Going all the way back to the beginning, if you kept any baked goods from the ruins and held on to it to this point, She lets you go
Oh, I figured.
because her whole purpose of trapping you is to, gather funding and support to reunite the spider clans.
Which, to be fair, she rinses me. I get run dry. Isn't there a nursery rhyme about something with a Muffet?
Little Miss Muffet?
Did she get spooked by a spider, or am I thinking of a different nursery rhyme?
No, Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Then along came this bitch.
And scared her away?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
I love this song.
It is very catchy. Also, it'd make a really good Halloween costume. And cosplay in general, I suppose.
Yeah, you don't really see a whole lot of Undertale cosplay anymore.
Was there a lot of good cosplay, like, back in its heyday?
I don't really know, unfortunately. I didn't really get into the Undertale fandom until it was kind of too late.
Ain't that a shame?
Basically, I started liking Undertale after the fandom got toxic.
Yeah, of which I heard that it kind of did, and that surprises me, but, you know. That's such is life, I suppose.
Well, and part of it, you know why it got toxic, because you're already experiencing it. You know, the whole, love them or hate them mentality with certain characters. You either love them or you don't.
Right.
And that applies to the entire game, not just the characters. If you don't do things a certain way, then you're not doing it correctly. Like, for example, if we had done this HVC when Undertale was in its prime, and people watched the video and saw you kill Toriel,
Oh, that would have been it.
you would have been getting hate mail for weeks.
I believe that. That's scary.
Like, you would have gotten so many dislikes and so many people trying to tag and report your video to YouTube.
Right.
And, they would, like I said, the fandom just got super toxic.
Ugh. It's a shame.
And it's kind of ironic that we would talk about this now because Muffet is actually a fan-created boss.
Was it patched into the game?
No, it was part of the Kickstarter.
Oh.
They got to design a boss.
Like the actual art design, or just like here's a general idea of what the boss should be?
I don't know entirely.
That's pretty cool. Back before the fandom was toxic, things were sweet and nice.
Well, yeah, because the game hadn't come out yet.
Sure, but that's the point. Hey.
Woof, woof.
We did the same. I really got to get a copy of this soundtrack somewhere. Someone's got to have it.
So close. So close.
Not at all. Not even near close.
And yet you make it through this just fine.
You know. All right. I wish I did not take as long to do.
You did. I mean, you basically one-shot her. So congrats on that.
That's true. Better than I did Undyne, for sure.
I still love Mediton going downstairs. Ka-thunk, 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 ka-thunk. Oh, my love.
This is also me trying to avoid leaves, not knowing that they would hurt me. Excuse me, petals? My bad. Those aren't leaves, those are petals.
Would that make this the pedal to the metal?
And thank you for watching the very last episode of Undertale HVC, as we will now shut down all production because of that.
Hey, at least I went out with a bang.
I don't know if you call that a bang. Toodles. Ah. Oh, yeah. I remember what's down here. You know the funny part is, I had every conceivable means of going back and watching the sequence to learn how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't.
You made it about halfway.
Yeah, I didn't do too bad. Was there supposed to be a weird noise when I was stepping on the purple ones? I felt like there was a weird noise there. I don't know.
Basically, if you had a certain flavor while stepping on tiles, it would have forced a battle.
Ah. Da, 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 da. I love how the button's yellow too.
Mm-hmm.
Like the actual, like. Actually, I don't even know. Like, option. There you go. The option was yellow.
And now the yellow soul.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. The colors.
So you've seen red, yellow, green, blue, and purple.
Purple. Red, yellow, green, blue, and purple. I should be able to figure out what the other colors I'm missing are. Red, yellow, green, blue, and purple.
Orange and indigo.
Orange and indigo. There it is. The problem is, I don't know what the other bosses are. Only one can assume that the bosses correlate to souls, which I assume they do.
For the most part, they do. I don't know that you actually see the orange and indigo soul,
Right.
but they are, you know, the last two souls, basically.
Right. Well, here we are again, getting ready to lead into the.
Do you remember his name?
Something flaming. I can't remember now. It was a while ago. Oh, what was his name?
You poor liar.
I remember. This was recorded a while ago.
We watched it like 40 minutes ago.
Something flaming. I cannot remember. But
Heat Flamesman.
we're going into the end here, right?
You are heading towards the Metaton Resort.
Oh, fun. See you there. Right.